Hi, I'm Jess, and for this maker project, I chose to make a gingerbread house. I named it outside but inside because, as you can see, there is an open door, but it's kind of still outside. I had it so it kind of looked like a barn. There's a walkway. I added some nerds on the side, sweet tarts as a roof. It's definitely not the best looking thing, but I wanted to make one because I used to make these all the time when I was little for Christmas, like with my family, so I knew it was going to be like a fun little thing that I'd be able to show off to my writing teacher, and I'm going to end up showing this to my family and have show them what I can do alone. When I researched for this, I learned a lot about gingerbread and the background of it. There's a huge history that dates back to Queen Elizabeth and the royal times and how they made that and stuff. So I found that really interesting. And when I played also for my level 2 activity, my play experience, I babysat some little kids, so I got to revert back to their age and act like them, and it felt nice. I learned that kids are still very creative, very imaginative, I think almost more than adults. So I think that's pretty important to always keep that creativity growing up. So yeah, this next upcoming portion is how I made this step by step. So thanks. Now I'm gonna start the step-by-step portion of this video, which is the actual making of the gingerbread house. I'm gonna start by putting the actual house together using graham crackers. I was unable to obtain actual gingerbread, so I'm gonna use the gingerbread graham crackers as a substitute. And how I'm gonna glue these together, I'm using frosting, the buttercream frosting, and I put it into one of the decoration bags so it'll be easy to glue them together. So here we go. This is after step 1. I didn't make a door, I kind of made kind of an open section. It kind of reminds me more of like a barn or a shed, but I'll fix it up. So this is step 1. Now I'm going to move on to step 2, which is decorating the base of the house. I'm going to use this white decorating icing that I got from Stop and Shop to, oops, that was my dishwasher. Just to decorate the roof and the sides, give it some texture. I might make a little walkway. But yeah, here we go. This is after step 2. I gave the roof some texture. I gave the walls some stripes to put on the candy later. And then I added this little walkway. It's not the best. I'm not too good with decorating. And these 2 little dots is so I can stick some candy on the inside and give the house some residence. So here we go to step 3. So now I'm on the 3rd and final step, which is putting the candy on. I'm gonna put the candy anywhere that looks appropriate on the icing, because the icing kind of glues everything down. So the candy that I'm gonna use, I got it from the dollar store. I got some Nerds, gummy worms, the gummy bears to give the house some characters, some residence, sweet tarts, and these kinds of mints. We'll see where they're gonna look the best. Here we go. So after making this, I definitely found it fun. I haven't made one of these from scratch ever. I always use a kit. So it was definitely more challenging because I kind of had to teach myself how to put the graham crackers together. I didn't do it right here. I couldn't figure out how to get a door and make like a door area, so I kind of designed it so it looks kind of like a barn or a shed, but I added some residents in here, the 2 gummy bears, and also the bending of the graham cracker kind of gave it structure. It gave it some strength so it would stay up, but I definitely found this very challenging. What I would do differently after looking at it is maybe not have stuck the sweet tarts on top of the house, because it did make the roof really heavy, and the roof slid down a few times when I was putting the candy on and doing that portion of the gingerbread house, but I ended up being able to fix it. I also had mints on the top, but it made it too heavy for the roof and it kept falling down, so I just took it off. Other than that, I would have done everything else the same. I still like my little gummy bear walkway, and I like my residents that I put inside the house. After doing all this, I would consider myself a maker. This word, to me, it means doing anything that you find imaginative, making something from scratch, using your creativity to create anything, a substance, an object, a piece of writing. I think any of that considers you a maker. I definitely, all in all, I think this was a fun project. It made me dive into my own creativity, showed me what I was able to do by myself. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but it was still fun. So I think I answered all the questions. Yeah, so thank you for watching this tutorial video.